And he's opponent in the red corner, BARTON! Please put your hands together first for the fighter, fighting out in the blue corner, representing the War Brothers Gym, he is Korrin! And his opponent in the red corner, from the Novi Academy, BARTON! Now over to you, fighting the door referee.
It is our second fight back after the break now in the 70kg super welterweight division between Korrin Nelson of the War Brothers Gym, owned by Sam Ward, the former fighter of the Knowlesy Academy, taking on Mike Barton from Christian Knowles' Knowlesy Academy. Over 5 1.5-minute rounds. I've watched both these boys fight different people on the last Raw Combat round 3, and this is going to shape up to be an absolutely brilliant fight.
Here we go. I had a feeling that Korrin was going to come out all guns blazing, judging by the eyes he's been giving it since he got in there. Sometimes you make mistakes when you get too fiery.
Well, you see, he's a very flamboyant fighter, Korrin. He doesn't throw the most orthodox or the most predictable shots. He has shots coming from all angles. His hands are often quite low. But, you know, it's a fast start. Both fighters exchanging early on. Not much happening in the clinch. Ricky Sewell, our referee, writes a break. Yeah. I think if Mike Barton can ride the early storm, that was a terrific right knee.
Yeah,
but
fantastic.
He got it caught and swept. But I think the knee caused more damage than the sweep.
Yeah, I agree. That was a solid knee landed there from the man in red. I think it's just one of those that, while there's all that adrenaline and rush, that was a great evade and counter from the man in red. While they start at this early stage, sometimes you just got to get rid of a bit of the adrenaline and get into the fight.
Nice takedown there by Korrin Nelson.
Yeah, he's got a lot of support here tonight, fighting the local boy, but there's a lot of noise behind the man in the blue corner.
Yeah, terrific jab there. It's a shot you don't often see land as flush, quite as flush as that. Is the conventional jab, and Korrin's got, I think, a bit of boxing background as well, so he uses his jab really, really well. Mike looks like he's dropped down a division, perhaps maybe. I've seen him fight. He looks a bit smaller than I've seen him before. I'm sure I've seen him fight at heavier weights, but he looks in terrific shape, as does Korrin. It was a fast start. I don't think there's much in the fight. I think with a couple of knees that was landed by Mike and maybe the fast pace that Korrin set, there's not a lot in the fight really.
Yeah, I agree. Still very early stages. Both gents a little bit excitable in the first round.
I think if, not so much in the earlier rounds, but round by round, if Mike can weather the early onslaught for the first 30 seconds of each round, he could be able to get the measure of Korrin.
Yeah, I like the work he has put in. Those straight knees have been really effective. But
there's that jab we talked about at the end of the round.
Yeah, a little bit of reddening on the nose of Mike Barton, sorry.
Always trying the trick shots, looking for different types of shots.
Oh, jab landing straight back. Oh, brilliant knee.
Massive knee
Superb
there by Mike
knee.
Barton, right up the middle.
And there, I've got to say, referee just warning the man in blue to keep your head up. Mike Barton, tremendous sportsmanship there. He had the head right down. He could have kneed him square in the face there, and it would have been Korrin's own fault for ducking in, but he didn't. He backed out, and that just shows. I've got a lot of respect for that.
I think this is where Mike Barton's experience
superb.
is going to start to show. They think this is Korrin's first or second C-class fight, and Mike's sort of seasoned at this level in terms of he's had a few fights now without the shin pads, and I think the experience will start to show as the rounds go on. Lovely defence from the catch there. Used the strength of his hips just to pull and push the kick away.
Yeah, Barton there going for that low kick, hammering that lead leg, slowing the man down. Korrin is knackered. He's blown out here. Korrin is blown out, I reckon.
And Mike Barton's waving on his supporters. He seems to have quite a big following here himself.
Yeah, I think Nelson's got to watch. I think he might have gassed himself early here. This could be dangerous. Did he put too much in too early?
Mike Barton looks cool, calm, collected in the corner.
Yeah.
Obviously with Korrin facing away from us, you can't really see, but his body language leaning on the ropes, it doesn't look great.
Yeah,
we will see.
He looks tired. I think he's gassed himself.
He put a lot in to the early stages of the first 2 rounds. I think he thought he was going to get rid of him.
Yeah, I agree. I think he was going for that early knockout. Always very, very dangerous.
He will start this round fast. There's no doubt about it. Korrin always starts the rounds fast.
Breathing heavily though at the start.
Steps in with that jab once again to start the round. Nice block and counter there. Good defense there by Mike. Brilliant defense from the takedown.
Great left body kick there. Oh, lovely kick through to the back leg by Mike Barton.
The timing of that low kick was perfect. Just as Korrin threw the left body kick, he went underneath it with the right low kick.
Yeah. And look at the time it's taken Korrin to get up there. The problem is Korrin always leaps in, lifts that lead leg and jumps in, but you know it's going to come down. You can chop it when it does.
Yeah. Sometimes you've just got to let go of the leg, haven't you, Dave?
Yeah, yeah.
You know when you know you're not going to be able to do anything with it.
It's going to take an 8 count for that. So now this is a 10-8 round. And he is gassed. Korrin is gassed. Oh, superb knees again. Great little turn. This is all getting stronger and stronger for man in red.
Mike Barton is on a rampage now. He's doing really well. It's going to take a big ass from Korrin to get anything out of this round.
Saved by the bell, I say.
A 10-8 round there to Mike Barton. And he's not an easy customer, Korrin Nelson. He comes in from all angles. He's tricky. You don't know what he's going to throw next.
Yeah, no, he did look awkward, but I think he threw too much in early then.
You can see in the replay there where he's getting the 8 count. He looks really, really tired. Look at this in the replay now, just as Mike Barton, he was looking away. Did you notice as they come close together, he was actually looking at his corner for instruction. I can see Mike Barton potentially getting a stoppage in this round.
Yeah. Just needs to stick at what he's doing so well. All that sort of wrestling is going to tire the man in blue though. He's already gassing. That's it, see what I mean? When he jumps in with that leg up, he walks in and gets hit. Some solid work got in for the man in red.
Mike Barton's doing a terrific job of nullifying the angles that Korrin works on.
Yeah, good show by the referee.
Oh, he stopped the fight. He stopped the fight. And Mike Barton's fans go absolutely crazy. I feel for Korrin Nelson. I said the experience of Mike might just take its toll in the later rounds. And unfortunately it did.
Good shout by the referee there, though.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think there was any way back in for Korrin.
It just seemed like we were lining up for a knockout, really. So